Okay guys, first you gotta go to the store and you gotta buy T25, T30, a ratchet, and maybe T20. But mostly we're gonna use the T25 and T30. So first I'm gonna give you a map how to take the bumper off. So of course I have the bumper right over here. I'm already took that bumper off, but I'm gonna show you, like a gross mode how you're gonna do it. So the tire is gonna still on. You don't need to take this plastic off. So you're gonna find 1, 2, 3, 25, and another screw when you open this, another screw hiding right over here. Then you're gonna do the same thing at the other side. Then you come in over here, you gotta take this light out. So you gotta start screwdriver, and you see this plastic right here, and you see it has like a little picture and a screw. Let me get it. Get a better angle. Okay, so you twist to the right, and you see, okay. You're gonna see this little red thing coming out. Let me put the screwdriver right there. Okay, that's a better vision. You can go inside, it does lock, outside, release. So take this light is gonna be loose. You put it somewhere right there, right on top. Then you're gonna find the bumper it has some wings. So the bumper is gonna be attached to this fender. So you take these screws with the 10 millimeters. It's gonna be 2. You pry a little bit, but when you take all the screws, this is gonna fall off. So don't worry about this. It's gonna be, the bumper is gonna be attached right here. Then you come in right here, you're gonna take this plastic, the plastic off. So that plastic is whole. Just a second. Okay, that plastic is whole by 2 plastic pins. So you take a flat screwdriver, and you take this pin out from this side, it's right here, and another one is gonna be right here. Okay, then there's gonna be 2 star screws. You take that, and this thing is coming off. Okay, all right, so the bumper is gonna be right here. So you're gonna find 6 screws right on this side. So you take those screws with the T25. Then you go underneath of the car, and you take a plastic cover. This plastic cover is going to be right here. So all the way around, you're gonna find like 9 screws. So you take that plastic cover off. I just let one screw over there. You see, this is where the screws they're gonna be attached. Then you're gonna find here this part of the bumper, the bottom. You're gonna find the bottom of the bumper. So you take, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I think there are 9. Anyways, you see, wherever you find a hole is you're gonna take this and your bumper is gonna fall off. All right, perfect. So you take the bumper out, then you come in over here. This is gonna be on the way if you wanna take your hoses from the radiator out. It's only one hose right here on the top and another one on the bottom. I'm gonna show you in the radiator where they are located. So this plastic, you see, is one screw right here and another one over here and one on this side and another T25 on this side. So you take that off and you have some space. See, you're gonna find the radiator, the fans right here. I took the fan already. And you're gonna find the hoses, this little hose and that hose. We're gonna release the width with this. Okay, so when you take that off, you know, you gotta fight a little bit and you release the hose from those 2 hoses from the radiator. Okay, then you're gonna take the fan off. That's the easiest thing to take. So is 4 screws, T30s. 1, you see, 2, 3, and 4. So that part is going to be inside. So you take 2 screws on top. You're going to see it. You're going to see those screws because they're like on those fans. And you go underneath and you take the other 2 screws. I believe it's T30. You're going to have enough space when you're going to be underneath of the car. You see right here, you're going to have enough space to take that fan and the radiator out from this space. So don't worry about this hose. You're going to take the radiator. I'm going to show you when I'm going to put it inside. So here we're going to disconnect this hose from the radiator. You know, you use the same tool that I show you. You press this, you move it on the side, and your hose is released. You gotta have a bucket or something because it's gonna be a lot of water coming out. This is the connection for the radiator fan. It has a red clip. I broke that you move that clip out and you press and you release this connection. And this is the other connection that is going to be right here. Same thing, you press on top you press this and release. This is the cooling sensor. I think it's the fan cooling sensor. You're going to need to remove this one and put in the new radiator. I'm going to show you when I take the radiator out. So basically, this connection, this hose, and basically we had the radiator disconnected. But there is 2 screws, actually 4. 4 screws. So we are here. We are at the front of the car. This is where you see, this is where the condenser and the radiator with these 4 screws are going to be connected. So one, you see, the one hole close to the condenser. So one T30, you go down, you're going to find another T30. I make this hole, I'm going to explain why. You're moving over here, you're going to find another hole. It's a screw right there. And another one. You see the condenser and the radiator, they're attached together with those wings. Okay. Then you see that pink mark? There is another T30 that the radiator is whole right here. So we had this one and this one. This one, the pink one, boom, right there, T30. And we have another one, T30. And the radiator is going to be loose, same like the condenser. The condenser and the radiator is going to be loose. So it's six screws in total. 1, 2, 3, 4 20 T30s, and the pink ones 1 and 2. Okay, if you wanna take your condenser out, you use a T40 and you take these pipes out, and the wing, this wing, I'm missing one at the other side. This wing is gonna be right there. So I make that hole, I cut the plastic to take those wings out. One over there and one over here. So when you release these 2 T40s, or you can use an Allen wrench, you can take easily the condenser out. But the radiator, you gotta take it from the bottom. Okay? If you don't wanna to take the condenser out. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video and I'm going to show you how the radiator, how am I going to take that radiator out. Let me see if I don't need to pause the video. Okay, the radiator is loose. You see, it's antifreeze coming out. I'm gonna let that antifreeze to come out. I'm gonna pause the video, and we're gonna take the radiator from this hole. Okay. So at this point, I have the radiator. You know, you gotta pry this hose a little bit, and you start moving the radiator side to side. You know, you start moving it, and you know, fighting a little bit. Fighting a little bit, but that radiator is coming out. Okay. Okay, same with the fan. You do the same thing with the fan. You have a lot of space right there to take the radiator out. So you don't have to, you know, I see videos, people, they remove all these stuff, remove the wheel. Well, you don't have to remove a lot of parts to take the radiator out. You see, gonna need this. Gonna need this part right here. We're gonna need this one over here to transfer to the other radiator, and I'm gonna need to release this sensor. I believe, you know, with a flat screwdriver, we just open this. And we release it. I'm going to transfer this sensor to the new radiator. Well, so this is where the little hose, this is the top, the little hose is connected right here, another hose over there. Okay, this is the hoses, the little one, the big one. Alright guys, so you have a little map. This is a 2013 Beetle. So you have a map how to remove the radiator, the fans. If you wanna remove the condenser, so the condenser, you can take it from the front if you don't want it, if you don't need to take the radiator out. if you need to replace just the condenser. So unfortunately, you know, like you make these windows right here, but that's the easy part, you know, to take the condenser out. Try to see if I had to give you more information, but I think that's all. All right, guys. Peace. See you next time.